Before you lies an imperial keep, guarded by a certain Lord Rusimov. He had a bit of an accident. You're making great progress, Underlord. You'll be back to your old self in no time. Our next target is the citadel of the intransigent dotard, Lord O'Theland. He's a dim-witted sort, and he seems to like marching his troops into an early grave. I'd say it's time to learn about traps. Welcome to the breach, Underlord. This stronghold was built into this chasm to safekeep one of the Empire's inhibitors. With its trained garrison, it's virtually impervious to attack. Fortunately for you, their commander, Lord O'Theland, is a vacuous sort who will throw his troops at your dungeon without strategy or order. I can think of no better time for you to learn how to build defenses for your dungeon. But to do this, you'll first need a foundry. Open the veins of evil and unlock it now. Summon Worker will create an additional worker for you to command. Each worker summoned after the first 5 will lock 50 mana. Workers can only be summoned within your own territory. Build one now and your minions will be happy to create defenses for your dungeon. To plan your dungeon, why not use the prophecy spell to clear the fog of war and scout the surrounding terrain? Unlock the foundry within the veins of evil. Foundry unlocked. If you're short on workers to do your bidding, cast the Summon Worker spell to create more. However, every worker after your first 5 will lock a portion of mana. You have claimed a gateway. If you end up with an excess of workers locking your mana pool, you may dismiss them by dropping them onto your dungeon core. It's all right. They won't feel a thing. This shrine uncovers the fog of war over a wide area, allowing you to spy on your enemies and keep track of their movements. You'll need an archive and cultists in order to research that artifact. Prophecy will temporarily remove the fog of war in a small area, allowing you to scout the map and spy on your enemies. Your workers can be a mindless bunch, and will continue to claim territory until you command them otherwise. Use Impasse to create banners and limit their movements. Impasse has 2 modes. One to stop your workers from traveling over the marked area, and another that will let them travel over the tiles but will prevent them from claiming them. To dismiss an Impasse flag, simply give it a slap. You can also right-click the Impasse icon to dismiss all such flags. You've discovered a gold shrine. Tagging it will allow your workers to mine unlimited wealth for your dungeon. If your coffers are full, or if you're afraid of how wealth might change you, you can always untag it with a second click. A cultist has entered your dungeon. A Chunder has entered your dungeon. A Chunder has entered your dungeon. Attracted by the foundry, this gassy creature will joyfully launch the fetid content of its stomach to attack. Your other minions would do well to stay a few steps back. Your minions' needs are not being met, Underlord. Build them the basic rooms they require. Open the veins of evil and unlock the Blade Lotus. Your vaults are full of gold. Blade Lotus unlocked. There is a natural choke point to the east of your dungeon core. Claim it now, so you may set a trap for your foes. You've claimed a gold shrine. You've got another sin to use, Underlord. Annex unlocked. Your vaults are full of gold. The vault will store your hard-earned gold when your dungeon core can no longer store anymore. Each tile will store 1,000 gold. meaning the room is effective at any size. Yet another sin for you to spend, Underlord. Payday has come again. You've identified an artifact of joy. A gnarling has entered your dungeon. Yet another sin for you to spend, Underlord. The Blade Lotus is a spinning flower of destruction that tears nearby enemies into shredded flesh as it pushes them away. To build defenses for your dungeon, you need simply to lay their blueprints upon a claimed tile. Your whale shrooms demand minions. Blade Lotus complete. Splendidly done, Underlord. But see how some of your mana has been locked away. These defenses require a small portion of your mana in order to function. You will regain this locked mana when the defense is destroyed or sold. Many of the defenses you build can be toggled between two distinct modes, each with their own effects. Toggle the Blade Lotus by clicking it now. The Blade Lotus can be dropped into a hidden mode, which allows enemies to unknowingly pass over it. The perfect trap for retreating foes. Now click the Blade Lotus again to reactivate it. When active, the Blade Lotus will carve your enemies down to size, unless you're fighting those stinking dwarves, who will end up pint-sized. Wake me up when the sequel comes out. You've identified an artifact of experience. Your units have been blessed with experience. You've claimed a perception shrine. You've identified an artifact of gold. Your vaults cannot store any more gold. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold.
I never get hungry in here for some reason.
You've identified an artifact of experience. Your units have been blessed with experience. Your vaults cannot store any more gold.
Accident.
Heal will restore an injured minion based on their current health. The healing energies will be shared with other nearby minions if they are also. Let's hope your vault is brimming, Underlord. It is playday.
Charge forth and assist your comrades!
Your minions have entered battle. Nothing gets past me. You need a larger vault.
Time to dream.
Your units have been made happy.
I am a Templar!
Addicts will dig out a block or claim a ground tile that is adjacent to your own territory. However, it cannot be cast upon blocks or tiles claimed by an enemy. Unclaim will remove your ownership or fortification of a tile, shrine, or gateway. Useful if you claimed something by accident, or if you wish to bequeath an area to an ally.
Tear you apart.
Lightning will call down a thunderous bolt of energy, damaging and stunning a single enemy. However, it can only be used within your own territory. Silence has never sounded quite so sweet. Superbly executed. Before we move on, I must warn you, The next inhibitor comes with an unpleasant surprise. Fine work, Underlord. Now that Otheland and his cronies are a dehydrated paste, let's move on with our assault and destroy the final inhibitor.